I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I feel like it's about to go and I don't have too much energy. Probably not the best way to film a video, but guess what? It's what you get. It's Wednesday. Let's get into it. You know, hump day is a thing people who don't have personalities say. So I guess that's me. Hey team, how are you going today? It is Hannah here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at some season awards that I'm giving out, and I didn't see all of the award shows. But if you're like me and you do enjoy award season because you like movies and TV shows and celebrities, and so you become weirdly obsessed and you maladaptively daydream about Hollywood. So that's my life, if you weren't already aware, and I'm hoping that that's also your life, which is why you have a weird investment in the things I'm about to talk to you about. Now, this isn't a fashion review, but I am going to do best and worst dressed. Just my opinion. I don't care if you agree. I just want to show you some stuff that I thought was nice and cool. So the first one is Tiffany Haddish at the Oscars. She wore the same white dress that she wore when she went on SNL, and she made a speech about how she paid $4,000 for that dress, and so she's gonna wear it everywhere. And when she walked out in it, I was like, yes bitch, do it. And she looks amazing in it, so why not? It's a bloody nice dress. Good on you, girl. And it's, yeah, look, it's partly because of the dress. It's like a nice-ish dress, but it's mostly for the statement of being like, yeah, some bitches be broke. So I feel that in my soul. The next best dressed I'm gonna give out is Janelle Monáe at the Grammys. I just really like Janelle Monáe. I don't know, she's like hot and attractive and like in a lesbian relationship, so with Tessa Thompson, I believe, which is amazing. So I just really like her, and she was wearing a suit. She does that menswear look really well, but the suit had like flowers on it. And I just thought it was really pretty. I just liked it. It was like masculine and feminine, and I enjoyed that. The third best dress I'm gonna give out is actually Tracee Ellis Ross at the Grammys. I saw this dress and my initial reaction was like, what the fuck? And then I laughed. I think I maybe don't actually like this dress, but it made me feel happy inside my soul when I saw that outfit. And I like Tracee Ellis Ross. Again, I just think she's like fun and interesting. And maybe that's why when I saw this outfit I laughed, because I was like, yeah, of course it would be her who would wear something like this. And it feels a little bit like if a fashion designer was also an evil megalomaniac trying to rule the world type. It's like that high collar that makes me feel like that, and I just enjoy it. I don't think I like it as a dress, but as a visual experience, the photo of her wearing this dress makes me happy. So now we're getting into some of the worst dressed, and again, it's just my opinion. And if there's somebody that I missed out, it's because I didn't know what they wore to whatever awards show that they were at. Here are some more people with some more of my opinions attached. The first one is Julia Michaels at the AMAs. Look, I kind of like this dress actually. My problem was with the weird like blood-soaked rag thing that's stuck in the middle of her chest. I don't understand what it's about. I don't really know even what it is. At first I thought it was a tiny blood-soaked baseball bat, and then I zoomed in on the picture and it's quite clearly made of cloth. What is it doing there? The rest of the dress is pretty darn nice. I'm not sure if it's part of the dress that the designer put in there or if it's something she added as part of a political statement. I looked around, I couldn't find any information on it. I just don't like it. To me, it literally looks like it's blood-soaked rag stuck to her chest. I don't think it's attractive. It was so close to being a great outfit. The next worst dressed I'm gonna give to is Pink at the Grammys. I actually kind of like Pink, so it's a bit sad for me, but I saw this and I was like, did you shave someone from Sesame Street for this dress? It literally looks like you've gone like the Sesame Street Massacre of 2018 equals Pink's dress. She's done 101 Dalmatians, but with puppet monsters. It's too much, all monster, and I don't like it. The last person I'm putting up for worst dressed is someone I've actually never heard of, Joy Villa at the Grammys. She wore like a wedding dress, a bride's dress that she had purchased, and then she just painted on it a picture of a fetus with a rainbow around and wore a handbag that she painted the words "Choose Life" on. So the year before she actually wore a dress that said "Make America Great Again" to the Grammys, and then this year she wore this anti-abortion dress. And as much as I think that these award shows, it's fine to bring your politics into these award shows, I don't agree with her politics, therefore I'm putting it on the worst dress list. I think that access to safe and, you know, healthy, affordable abortions should be legal in every country. And I know this is specifically about America, but hey, Australia, like, come on, let's get on that too. So it's not about take politics out of the award shows. I like politics at the award shows. I think that it makes it more interesting, but I don't agree. So you're on the worst dress list because this is my television show. The next category is most revered person I've never heard of. This is someone who presents an award who I have just never heard of. Her name is Eva Marie Saint. She's older. She was in some movies. I googled it. IMDb came up. I still don't know who she is. But apparently she's super famous and it just made me feel bad about myself. So I put it in the video to be like, hey, can someone else also please say, I didn't know who she was either. That way I don't feel like such a nong watching this, you know, awards show going, who is this person that everyone seems to love that I have never heard of? That's what this segment is. This is the tell me down below that you agree with me segment. The next two awards are for couples thrown together to present an award despite the fact that they've clearly never met. Sometimes they get two people from the same project to present an award together, and sometimes they get two people who've obviously never been in the same room to walk out on stage and have to read from a teleprompter in the most awkward fashion. So I'm going to do a best and a worst in this section. The best is Chadwick Boseman and Margot Robbie, and I base this purely on the fact of how good they look together. I feel like their outfits match, sort of. They both have like a silvery tinselly situation going on. He's in the all black, she's in the all white. They're both very attractive, and I think I just like how they look together, and I wouldn't mind if they did some smooches. You know, just a couple of little smooches would be nice. In this same category of people thrown together who clearly have never met and are forced to present an award is the worst of those couples. And I'm going to go with Kerry Washington and this egg salad sandwich of a man who I've never heard of. I don't know who this person is. He kind of looks like you diluted every single white male American actor into a machine and out popped this dude. He is the most average of all of them. His hair is kind of blonde but also kind of brunette. His face is kind of square but also kind of round. He's the most median of all of the people to ever exist. And I'm sure there's someone out there who likes this gentleman, but I don't know who he is. And I think that compared to Kerry Washington, he's boring. So basically, the worst couple is this dude and whoever they were going to put him with. Because Kerry Washington's great, but she deserves a better person standing next to her than this wet rag. The next award is for most hilarious moment throughout the entirety of the award season. By hilarious, I kind of mean that schadenfreude, hilarious but also embarrassing, because that's the type of humor I like. I kind of like to watch other people get called out on their shit, and I think that that's funny. So that's what it is. It's not like ha-ha funny, but also there weren't really that many of them in the award season this year. It was a little bit, like, boring. Am I right? Morgan Freeman won the Lifetime Achievement Award at the SAG Awards, and firstly he wore a baseball cap. Dude, take the baseball cap off. He pulled it like back so you could see his face, but he's still wearing it. Like, I know you're Morgan Freeman, but come on. Anyway, the best moment was during his speech, somebody in the audience wasn't listening and he called them out specifically and was like, hey, you, shh.
These moments in your life, hey, I'm talking to you. Yeah. Hey. Okay, well, you just stand out for me, that's all.
So friggin' funny. At first I was really embarrassed, but then I got over that and I laughed because sucked into that person. Also, who doesn't want to listen to the dulcet tones of Morgan Freeman? Basically, he is the voice of God in your head. Even if you don't want him to be, that's just happened because he's done that in so many movies. So why wouldn't you listen when God speaks to you? Next award goes to Most Useless Social Movement. I like politics at award shows. I think it makes it kind of interesting and elevates it from just being about dresses and bloody attractive people, which is nice, but let's give us a little bit, let's give a bit of spice. So the most useless of these social movements, I think you can guess, it's at the Golden Globes. Everyone decided that they were gonna wear black to support the Time's Up movement. Amazing, support it, love it. Guess what? Men did it too. So what did they wear differently than what they were originally gonna wear? Nothing? They just wore the exact same thing and then got praised for it anyway. Men at the Golden Globes wearing black. You are the most useless social movement of the season. I just stopped halfway through to make a smoothie because this is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about endurance and nutrients and other shit that healthy people care about. I don't know, man. I don't know which side I was standing on for the last segment, so I don't know which side to stand on for this one. Anyway, the next award goes to the most mic drop moment. I know we had a lot of these, especially with a lot of women winning awards for roles in which they played women who had gone through some shit, and that coincided with the #MeToo movement and the Time's Up, and everybody had a lot of really wonderful things to say. But for me, the most mic drop moment was actually Laura Dern at the Golden Globes, and I'm gonna insert some snapshots of me watching the Golden Globes now because that means I have to do less things in this moment.
Teach our children that speaking out without the fear of retribution is our culture's new North Star.
I just really liked how she talks about the children. Please somebody think of the children. Somebody think of the children. And she did. Whereas everyone else was like, me, I've been hurt. She was like, look, shit has happened and we can't change that and that's really bad. But what we can do is change the future for other people. And even though I'm not a child anymore, I'm not the youth, I couldn't engage with what she was saying on any kind of level like I felt protected or cared for because I'm old and my life is already ruined. So that's not why I liked it. It's not because it wasn't for me. It's like Beyonce's Lemonade. It's not for me. It's not about me right now, but I still really enjoyed it, and I think that sometimes other people should have nice things said about them and to them and done for them because that's what social movements are all about. Isn't it? Best musical performance. This is based purely on like the 3 musical performances that I actually saw snippets of. I do have a worst. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I think people will crucify me for it. But my best musical performance at all of the award shows was actually Bruno Mars singing Finesse at the Grammys because right afterwards he walked up on stage and he was like, play it again, play it, let's do it one more time. Too many ballads tonight. And I think it's true. A lot of the award shows are catered very heavily towards intense emotion and drama and all of these things, and even in the comedy categories they're comedies that have heart that win. And I think Bruno Mars just being like, yeah guys, let's just dance and be like, yeah, I am kind of hot and sexy, is a cool moment to have at award shows, which doesn't usually happen because everyone's really concerned with deep dark human nature. And I think sometimes human nature is just being like, yeah, you know, put in the comments below who you think the worst musical performance at the Grammys was, and if you get it right, I will give you 2 points because suddenly we've like sidestepped into Eurovision. I don't know how. Final thoughts on awards season is that everybody looks really dewy, and I know that's the look right now, is like a lot of highlight and glitter and like that wet look. I think it's gross. I don't mind a little bit of shimmer here and there. I think glitter's fine, but when people look like they've just run up a set of stairs or like their skin is kind of oily because they're so dewy, it's like no human skin is that moist all the time. You look like a lizard in a human suit trying to pretend to be a human because that's unnatural. I don't like it. And that's it for this week's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed my weird comments on pop culture and social things. Also, I am a Greco-Roman statue right now because I can't think of what's next. Hot tip for those of us who are on the team, this might be the last time you see me cropped weirdly close on this angle because guess what? It's my wardrobe. And if I put that door too far to the left or to the right, you see my clothes. So I have to zoom in real far every single time I film a video so that you can't see the sides of the wardrobe. So I have painted a room and I will be creating a film set of some sort over the next few days once I go to IKEA, and I have been vlogging it. So if not next week, look, I'm saying it and then I'm gonna edit it in and then I'm gonna put it on the internet. So I kind of have to have it done by next week, don't I? Yeah, by next week I'm gonna have a new space and it's gonna be cool, and there are gonna be 3 different backgrounds and they're gonna be for 3 different types of videos, because I'm gonna start a new type of video on this channel, which I hope that you can get on board with. And I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm trying to give you like exclusives, but it's not even a secret project. It's just I haven't decided yet because I don't know what I'm doing. Because this, I don't know if you've noticed, this is actually just the slowest mental breakdown in progress ever. And I started my YouTube channel 2.5 years ago. That's a lie, 2 years ago. And I'm still having like a very incremental mental breakdown on this YouTube channel. That's all it is. So like, comment, subscribe. Just like give that notifications nipple a bit of a little flick, because I think that you'll enjoy it. I think that you're gonna get a little bit of a buzz out of just flicking that nipple. I think you should do it. And then also, whatever. What you guys don't realize is I actually scripted a video for once. So congratulations to me. Ha ha ha. Actually put some effort in. Words. I'm not just winging it this time, you know? This jar of room temperature mayonnaise that they've put her with. It's just disgusting.